All right, welcome back from the break. I hope the break was wonderful for you. Is that even? Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Hey, coming up, it was much needed. Thank you very much. Coming up, we're going to talk story about compassion and choices. We've also going to talk about we are fundraising, of course, and how donations are spent. And so Jerry will talk about that coming up in a little while. The Caregiver Foundation is a Hawaii-based nonprofit organization whose mission is to provide practical and emotional support to seniors, disabled adults, and their caregivers. You can visit them online at thecaregiverfoundation.org. On this Aloha Sunday, I want to introduce you to Leighton Chong. He has been an intellectual property and patent lawyer with a wide range of technologies for over 4 decades. He's a 1967 graduate of Iolani School, received his Bachelor of Science degree in electrical engineering at Yale University, and Juris Doctor degree at Boston University School of Law. He was a founding partner of the intellectual property law firm Ostriger, Chong, Flaherty, and Breitman, NYC, New York City, prior to moving back to Honolulu, Hawaii, where he continues in IP law practice, working with technology companies. He's been practicing jiu-jitsu for over 40 years, and he was recently diagnosed with Parkinson's. Leighton, good afternoon.
Hi, thanks for inviting me. A word about jiu-jitsu as an option for exercise relevant to Parkinson's. I'll tell you a story. I was trying to get out of the passenger seat of a car, and I was noticing that it was taking me 20 seconds to sort of think my way through the weight shifts and moving legs and arms. And then I said to myself, well, why can't I exit the car just like a judo throw that happens in a split second? And so I said, well, I'll try to throw myself out of the car. And in trying to do that, I engaged my natural muscle memory from my judo experiences. And I was able to exit the car in one instantaneous movement. And so that got me thinking about exercise that uses the muscle memory of the person to execute movements in a way that is much more fluid and natural and effective than Parkinson's impaired movement. So today I'm going to walk through some movements and exercises that are commonly done in jiu-jitsu as a way of demonstrating how jiu-jitsu movement can apply to ordinary movements. And just as an introduction, I want to say that I'm 71 years old, despite how I look. And I was diagnosed with Parkinson's about 5 years ago. And I've been a judo practitioner for over 40 years, from teenage to through middle age, and then resuming it as a exercise regime for improving my Parkinson's condition. So, like most of the exercise regimes that you'll see today, jiu-jitsu emphasizes mobility, balance, agility, focus. And the key to jiu-jitsu really is not overpowering an opponent so much as it is focusing one's movement on a tiny area of weakness in an opponent and using one's natural motion and strength to subdue the opponent without having to make an extraordinary effort. So in jiu-jitsu movement, if we were to do an exercise today, we'd start with balance movements, shifting weight from leg to leg, stretching, getting the joints limbered up, shoulders, back, lower back, core muscles, and the lower body. Stretching legs and quadriceps. Then going into extensions. Trying to feel as balanced and as natural as possible. Doing floor exercises that stretch the legs. I'm going to back up here so that I'm more visible on the screen. But from here, stretching the legs by touching the ankles and toes. Then going into movements that are stretching muscles in a way that doesn't just have a one-dimensional power move, but is more of a fluid motion. Hips, knees, elbows, neck, rotating the neck and rotating through the shoulders, opposite way. Want to get nice and limber so that when you do a movement with some speed or power to it, it's well executed and not compromised. I'm still recovering from trying to follow Jimmy Choi. So I'm doing these movements very slowly. You want to stretch the back as well. Get all the joints stretched out. Then once your body has been limbered up, we can do some of the basic movements in Jiu-Jitsu, which is the oldest and most traditional martial arts from Japan. So one good movement to try is a leg blocking movement. Right leg, left leg. In Jiu-Jitsu, this would be combined with arms blocking for punches and a knee movement to block kicks. I'll turn sideways here so that I can demonstrate this. You have a standard front kick, bringing your knee up, snapping out, and then placing down. So do a few front kicks. Opposite side. Now you see, if I would try to do this through Parkinson's impaired movement, I would not have the fluidity to do this. But instead, I'm relying on my muscle memory, and it allows me to make these movements. So we can have a rear kick. Other side.
Well, it looks like we lost Leighton there. We'll while they're working on him, seeing if we can get him back to finish up. Sewer sponsored Neocrine Biosciences is a neuroscience focused biopharmaceutical company dedicated to discovering, developing, and delivering life-changing treatments for people with serious, challenging, and underaddressed neurological, endocrine, and psychiatric disorders. They're a fairly new sponsor, but we're very good to have them on board. So moving on, I see Lisa just came on. We go ahead and move into our next one. As I mentioned earlier, unfortunately, our occupational therapy schedule segment fell through. And so I asked Lisa to join me so we can have a discussion on where the money is going.
Yeah, that's right, Josh. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, with this fundraising that is going on, what does HPA do with all the money that's raised? How are they serving the community?
Well, there's a lot of things we do, but there's a couple things that I want to mention right up front that we actually don't do. We don't get any government money. We are completely funded privately, either through business or individual donations. In this respect, we're very much like the Michael J. Fox Foundation, just on a much smaller scale. Next is the entire board of the Hawaii Parkinson Association, of which I just didn't realize I neglected. Sitting next to me now, Billy had to go off to another event. This is Justin Fukunaga. He's our vice president and another board member with us. And glad to have you with us, Justin.
Thanks, Jerry. Good morning, everyone. Excited to be here today and glad that we get to see all these different types of exercises demonstrated by people that love doing what they do.
He's actually been sitting next door doing a QA and make sure we didn't have a hot mic and say anything silly, but it's a very important function. But anyways, Justin and I and Lisa and the other folks, Amber, that you're going to meet in a little bit, we are all volunteers and we receive no compensation from the organization itself. The only thing we do get upon occasion is we have an expenditure for the association and we turn in the receipts and get a little bit of get some of that money back. And there's a lot of times that people don't even do that. They just take it out of pocket for the good of the organization. So those are a couple of things where we don't spend money, but where we do spend money is we have three primary missions in the Hawaii Parkinson Association. Our first mission and our primary mission is to help you, the Parkinson patients of Hawaii, and the families and caregivers. And so we do this in a variety of ways. We provide stipends. We've bought lending libraries for the patient and caregiver support groups. We also provide stipends and lending libraries for the exercise groups. We're funding this resource center. And if you haven't been to the resource center, I really strongly encourage you to come on down. It's a place that is very warm and welcoming. It's changed so much in the last year, and we have so much information in here. And many of you have the Every Victory Counts manual, have one here. And then Jay's going to put one up on the screen. And the manual itself doesn't cost anything, but to get it to Hawaii does. It's a really heavy book. So we pay for all the shipping to bring it here. And then you can either stop by and pick one up here if you need one, or we mail them to you. And so all the postage and all the handling, all that is paid for by the association, as well as the Aware and Care manual and the Aware and Care kit from the Parkinson Foundation. Again, the kit itself is free, but the shipping is not. And so we're spending a fair amount doing that, but we also do other things. Like recently we brought all the YMCA instructors, exercise instructors together here at St. Francis. And over course of 2 Saturday mornings, how many did we end up with? About 35 of them?
Yeah, I see. So
from across the state. Justin was one of the instructors, did a great job. And so now this 6 YMCAs on Oahu, the YMCA on the Big Island and YMCA on Maui, all the instructors have been trained on Parkinson specific exercise. That's great, Jay. Thanks. And so there's a lot of things that we're doing to fund initiatives that are directly supporting the patient. The second thing, our second mission is to educate, and we educate pretty much just about anywhere. In 2019, I gave 26 different presentations, primarily to seniors, but our biggest educational event is in the spring, like when we brought in Jimmy. It's a big event, and it takes up the whole board to do this, and I know Lisa's involved with it and helping me out.
Yeah. And so Jerry, speaking of the symposium, have you started thinking about the next one already?
Yeah, we actually have. We started a month or two ago, and I think our last board meeting, and we started talking about topics. And the one that's kind of risen to the top, good language there, is actually mental health challenges. And as we talked about this, I quickly realized it's one of those secrets that kind of like a dirty secret nobody wants to talk about, but it's really, really important. And not just from the patient perspective, but also the caregiver and the family perspective. So what we're trying to do right now is trying to figure out exactly what configuration will allow us to address the different aspects other than just having speakers come in and speak to you. So we're trying to figure that out. One idea I had actually last night when I was typing up some notes was, how about we bring in some people and set up some little skits, and so people can see what a situation might be like. And you have a moderator on the side, and he might stop at different places and talk about different things that are going on with mental health. That's one way. That's a lot of work, a lot of commitment by a lot of people. But those are some of the things that we're trying to do to take a look at some unique ways to highlight the challenge.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, Jerry. It sounds really interesting. Before we get sidetracked too much, let's go back and finish up with how HPA spends the money raised. You were talking about education.
Yeah, besides all the presentations that I mentioned, we also have things like we go to expos, senior expos, and we get tables at the senior expo. One specifically coming up 3rd and 4th of December at the convention center is the Young at Heart Expo. It used to be the Good Life Expo at the Blaisdell, but they needed more room because of the social distancing. So they moved to the convention center and they changed the name of it to Young at Heart Expo. We are going to be there both days, 9 to 5, and we're going to be booth number 243. So we're going to have a bunch of resources there. We're going to have some freebie stuff, give away some goodies, as well as some general information. So we'd love to have folks stop by and chat with us and pick up some freebie stuff, as well as some information.
Is there anything else that the money is spent on?
Yeah, the last mission is research. And this is kind of our smallest mission. It's kind of one that's probably the most obscure. What we do is we take money and dedicate it to our 2 research partners here on Oahu. And we have Hawaii Pacific Neuroscience and Pacific Health Research and Education Institute. And so today we have travel grants for them. Kai, if you'll hand me the checks. Is Jesselyn out there?
Aloha, good morning, everybody.
Morning, Jesselyn. So this year we have a $4,000 travel grant for Hawaii Pacific Neuroscience. This is up from $3,500. And what this is dedicated for is for neighbor island patients to travel to Oahu to take part in clinical trials. So Jesselyn, I know you guys have some clinical trials going on. Can you give us a quick 30 seconds on what you guys are doing?
Yes, so we do have a lot of great trials going on. So the benefit for our local community here is that you're no longer having to travel to the mainland, no longer having to travel international. We are bringing those studies here. And so if you guys are interested, please feel free to email or call us, 808-261-4476. But I do just want to give a quick shout out to Jerry and the Hawaii Parkinson's Association. It really is because of you. You guys are the tip of the spear in, helping to educate our local community to really push and be the leader in information and resources. You're helping to push the science so we can continue to find a cure or better the therapeutic therapies out there. So I just really want to thank you guys. Today's sessions so far have been amazing. We all had fun singing and dancing and trying to keep up with Jimmy, but thank you so much.
I'd say the best part with Hawaii Pacific Neuroscience is they're only steps away from the resource center. Literally, you walk out their front door and you go down to the right about 50 feet and you walk right in our front door. And one of the reasons that works out is this has actually happened. We had a patient that received their diagnosis at Hawaii Pacific Neuroscience. They went out their front door, came down, walked in our front door, and says, I was just diagnosed. How can you help me? And that's the type of thing we're here for. We really want people to get in touch with us to help, so that we can give them the information so they can really make informed decisions. The other research institution is PHREI is Dr. Webb Ross. Are you online right now, or?
I am, Jerry.
Phenomenal. I know you just got back to the island after some travel.
Yes,
And so welcome home. And
thank you.
I also have a $4,000 check for you. And so I know you're doing some great work over there. I know this has been a little bit of a slow year for you guys, but
Yes.
can you say a few words on research for us?
Sure. Well, first of all, thank you very much. We really appreciate the support that the Hawaii Parkinson Association has provided over the last several years for travel for neighbor island individuals with Parkinson's disease to participate in our trials. We just finished one trial, so we're staging up now to get ready to do some more work in that area, and we really appreciate the funds to be able to include individuals with Parkinson's disease from the neighbor islands. And again, I just want to echo what has already been said. Thank you to the Hawaii Parkinson Association for all the work that you're doing. And this exercise today has just been spectacular. I've really enjoyed it and I've learned a lot. So thank you very much, and please keep up the great work.
And before you sneak off, Webb, I've been talking to Dr. Bruno, he's sending out notes, and I understand if things work out, where there may be some partnership in the future where we can expand research stuff over to Queens as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I know I spilled the beans on Dr. Bruno, and she'll probably hit me for it later, but it's really exciting because Queens is looking at doing some more expansion to serve more of the community, not just on Oahu, but also on some of the neighbor islands. I don't know all their plans, but that's just some coconut wireless whisperings. But our partnership with them is going to be strong, and Dr. Ross is definitely going to be part of that.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on from there. Compassion and Choices, another one of our partners, improves care, expands option, empowers everyone to chart their end of life journey. Visit online at compassionandchoices.org. We have a few words from them on a video.
Aloha, I'm Richard Chamberlain. You might remember me from the Thornbirds or Dr. Kildare. I've been honored to call Hawaii home for many years. I'm also a longtime advocate for patient autonomy, especially at the end of life. I'm grateful that awareness and use of hospice and palliative care for terminally ill people is increasing in Hawaii. And thankfully, Hawaii passed the Our Care, Our Choice Act. It authorizes an additional end-of-life care option called medical aid in dying. Medical aid in dying allows a terminally ill person to request prescription medication from their doctor that they can take to die peacefully if they decide their suffering has become unbearable. To learn more about Hawaii's new law, you can visit compassionandchoices.org/Hawaii.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce George Ma. George Ma is a certified PWR personal trainer and fitness therapist. He was certified in 2019 for PWR, which stands for Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. And George targets Parkinson's symptoms central to daily activities and quality of life, including posture, weight shifting, spinal mobility, and transitions. George Ma founded Lifestyle Fitness Training in January 2002, and using over 20 years of personal training experience, George has developed his own modalities and cutting-edge style training. He completed his certification as a personal trainer and combined it with high-level conditioning and rehabilitation training to provide programs for people from all walks of life with a specialized focus on movement disorders, senior fitness, special populations, group fitness, and clients challenged with Parkinson's. So here's George.
Aloha, guys. Thank you for having me. Thank you for that amazing intro. Yes, so my name is George Ma, and as a national certified personal trainer and Parkinson's Wellness Recovery Moves instructor, with my sidekick and my partner, Glenn Higa here, all right, show me muscle. We got something exciting to announce, hot off the presses. We are proud to launch our new 12-course Parkinson's Cognitive Fitness program. This new PD exercise manual and exercise studio focused on assisting people living with all stages of Parkinson's disease. This Parkinson's Cognitive Fitness program incorporates and exercises from Parkinson's Wellness and Recovery, PWR, and this program, which has been tested and proven through research and clinical trials, along with principles, programs from the National Academy of Sports Medicine. Incorporating these two principles, PWR and NASM, along with the knowledge and experience with working with PD clients, provides a unique focus program that will teach each individual how to move with aptitude, power, speed, in order to achieve everyday tasks so that you can get back to doing the things you enjoy doing. This proactive rehabilitation programs, starting with your first course, you will receive an in-body body composition analysis, mobility assessment that will set a baseline for measuring your physical condition and pre-exercise mobility that can be used by your fitness therapist to develop a program specifically for your individual needs, as well as measure results throughout the program. As we combine PWR and NASM and creating this unique foundation, knowledge-based, along with our trainers here at Fitness Therapy Hawaii, created a driven program for you. So if you need to reach me or contact me, it's going to be George Ma at Fitness Therapy Hawaii, or you can get free exercises by following us on Facebook, Fitness Therapy Hawaii, or Instagram, Fitness Therapy Hawaii, _ between the fitness and the therapy. And what we will do is we'll demonstrate right now the basic 4 moves, which is the core and our PD specific functional exercise program. The basic 4 moves are designed to target skills known to deteriorate in people living with Parkinson's disease, which often leads to loss of mobility and function. As we have Glenn, he'll be doing the standing version, and I'll be doing the sitting version to the side. Should we do the sitting? Yeah. We just have to do the sitting, and I'll call it out, right? So you can follow along, right, as we move towards these basic 4 moves. Are you ready? Okay, good. Okay, let's have you power down.
Power down.
Right. Power up.
Power up.
All right. Open. So together. Rock to the right.
Rock to right.
Together.
Together.
Rock to the left.
Rock left.
Together.
Together.
Right. Open.
Open.
Twist to the right.
Twist to the right.
Open.
Open.
Twist to the left.
Twist to the left.
Open.
Open.
Feet together.
Feet together.
We're gonna twist. We're gonna step to the right. 1, 2, and reach.
Step right. 1, 2.
Yeah, coming right back. Feet together and step to the left. 1,
Step
2.
left. 1, 2.
There we go. Not as in sync as we should, but we can practice that. So if you want to feel better and stay better, contact us at Fitness Therapy Hawaii or contact Glenn at the training center, at the resource center, and back to you guys. That was a lot.
At Adamas, the company's purpose and vision are clear. Deliver innovative medicines that make a difference for patients, caregivers, and society. Adamas is a fully integrated company focused on growing a portfolio of therapies. In 2018, Adamas successfully launched GoCovery, amantadine extended-release capsules. For more information, please visit www.gocovery.com.
All right, mahalo, George and Glenn. And moving right along, the YMCA is a leading voice on health and well-being. With a mission centered on balance, the Y brings families closer together, encourages good health, and fosters connections through fitness, sports, fun, and shared interests. At the YMCA of Honolulu, they work every day to help members of our community reach their fitness goals, try new exercises or activities, build relationships with other Y members through social events, and work towards a happier and healthier self. The YMCA of Honolulu has developed and expanded the Parkinson-specific exercise programs from windward to all its branches. All right, Amber Curtis is a certified personal trainer who is passionate about health and fitness, specifically in the geriatric community. Exercise, health, and nutrition are wonderful preventative measures for reducing a person's discomforts. She dedicates herself to the clients and instructs them with knowledge and enthusiasm. She aims to make movement easier for clients and keep them as active as possible. Recently, she joined the board of the Hawaii Parkinson Association, where she works on exercise-related initiatives. Please welcome Amber.
Hello, hello. Welcome. We are here at Ortho Sport. I am Amber again. This is Ellie. She's one of our staff members here, and one of my clients, Raymond, has come to join us today. We are going to focus on some chair exercises. So we're going to do a little bit of a workout here, move pretty consistently for 6 or 7 minutes, all from the safety of our chairs. So you can focus a little bit more on strength, core, and movement, and the safety of your home if you don't have somebody to watch you for balance. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a few different moves here, a few warm-ups just to kind of get the blood flowing again. So we are going to go ahead and reach over the head, and we'll start just alternating back and forth here as we begin to warm up. So for this workout, if you're just getting set up, you're welcome to jump in at any time. If you hit the raise your hand button, you can also have your screen up so that we can work out together with everybody else in the group here. So alternating sides, just a big stretch. The only equipment you need is your chair and yourself. We do have one move standing up today, but you have options to stay seated. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We'll get moving here. So at Ortho Sport, we do have some virtual classes that we currently offer. And again, similar to this class here, as well as some higher and lower levels. And we'll get moving right along. All right, so as we start to warm up a little bit more, we'll switch here to our lower body. So for this next move, we're gonna go ahead and put one leg out in front straight. The other leg is planted in front to keep you from tipping forward, and we're going to swoop down and come all the way up. So I'm going to turn in my chair. They're going to continue just so you can see the movement a little bit better. Scooping down and all the way up. So you're going to feel a really big stretch with this move. Very good. And just enjoy yourself. So hopefully we'll be building the heart rate as we go here. Similar to Jimmy's workout, this is one where you can do one round and kind of get 10 minutes of work a day, or you can do it 2 or 3 rounds and have a full workout to push yourself a little bit harder. Beautiful. Let's go 2 more here. Very good. And also at OrthoSport, along with our virtual training, we do personal training. We do small group training, so a little bit of boxing with Parkinson's in our virtual classes, and we can also do that inside our personal training sessions. Let's go ahead and switch the leg here, and we'll stretch down the length of that opposite leg. So personal trainers here are a little bit further educated in some sort of health science or body mechanics, kinesiology, but we also have a few that specialize in Parkinson's specifically, as well as maybe aquatics training if that's something you're interested in, to be in the pool and practice your stability there. But all great options. Very good. So we are going to be using our voices a little bit later, as I think Lynn had mentioned in the beginning, we're projecting our voices. So we'll practice that in just a moment. So hopefully you're warmed up and ready. All right, let's get to a little bit bigger of moves here. You're going to go ahead and separate your feet a little bit wider. Make sure you're scooted up to the edge of your chair. And we're going to reach down to the floor as far as you can. Tighten our belly and reach up to the ceiling. So this is our floor to ceiling touch. I didn't come up with the name, but I think it's pretty clever. Big reach. And we're again getting a stretch in the hips and our lower back. And then we're building our heart rate and breathing a little bit harder. Good. And we're just gonna flow right through these moves. Very similar to the big moves you can do standing. You can always do these moves seated as well. So if you're kind of in an intro level, great place to start because you can feel comfortable doing these moves by yourself. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do 3 more here. Beautiful. And I got my lovely crew here to help. Raymond's a rock star worker. He trains with us and does our group classes. And you'll see Miss Ellie here. She also works out with me all the time. Awesome. All right, let's finish up there. And we're going to change our move to a bow. So we are going to be taking our arms out wide and poking our chest through. All right, and alternating a leg. So right leg forward and then back to the center. And left leg forward. Beautiful. So we're just focusing on getting as much movement as possible in our 6 to 7 minute workout. And hopefully maybe be sweating a little bit. Breathing a little bit harder. So you can make these movements as big as you would like. And all of these moves you can also try standing up as well. No problem there, as long as you feel secure. Have a chair or wall nearby for balance. And you can make any of these a little bit harder. Beautiful. Keep going here. Controlling your breathing. Hopefully your mind is in it now. We're more than warmed up. Good. It's a big stretch and reach forward. Our goal here is also opening up our arms and poking our chest forward. Great for posture and helping bring those shoulders back, right? We don't want to be leaning forward. So we do anything to gain some room, some space in those muscles to keep us tall in our posture. Wonderful. Let's relax here. We're going to do same side reaches. So similar to the moves the guys were doing standing up, we are going to be reaching right arm, right leg out as far as we can. And then we'll go left arm, left leg out as far as we can. So let's go ahead and begin. Right side reach. And you're going to an angle here left side reach for a big stretch. The hard part for these moves is bringing it all the way back into center. So you're using your core and your back muscles just a little bit to get these big reaches. All right, we're more than halfway here with our workout. So the next two exercises that we're gonna be doing, I want you to use your voices. So we're gonna practice projecting our voices as loud as we can, right? That means you get to yell out the counts with me. And you're all muted, so hopefully your neighbors won't mind the hooting and hollering from the house. So we're gonna go as loud as we can. All right, one more here, and then relax in the center. So for this next move, we are going to kick our legs. So what it's gonna look like, and I'll show you from the side, we're gonna kick 1, 2, and all the way to 5. I don't wanna have to show you all those, and then we'll go to the opposite leg. We'll do each leg 3 times. So take a big inhale in, exhale. Very good. And let's go ahead. We're going to count these 5 as loud as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We'll go 2 more each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Keep it moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little louder this last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome job. Shake out those legs. Very good. We're going to sit really tall in our chair and make sure our belly is squeezed. We're always up to the edge of your chair. I don't want you to be relaxing on the backrest, right? We want to be active in our muscles. So for this next move, we're going to be doing YTAs. So when I go up, we're going to yell Y. We're going to come to the center, T, and in the center, A. All right, easy peasy. I want you to call out those letters with us. We're going to do 5 of these. So when we count out YTA, we'll say 1, YTA 2, and so forth. So big inhale, big exhale. Very good. Let's go up Y together. Y, T, A, 1, Y, T, A, 2, Y, T, A, 3, Y, T, A, 4, Y, T, A, 5. Very good. So for this next one, we're going to switch that around. So now we're going A's, then T's, then Y's. So let's use our brain a little bit, see if we can get that mind-body connection. So sitting up tall, let's start our count for 5. We'll go A, T, Y, 1, A, T, Y, 2, A, T, Y, 3, A, T, Y, 4, and A, T, Y, and 5. Shake out those arms. Very good, very good. All right, we only have one more move. It's our finisher for today. So we have 2 options here. We are going to sit and stand all the way up out of our chair and back down, or you have the option to march if you want to stay seated. Just make sure you get those legs high so we're still working those muscles. So let's do our last 30 seconds here at whatever pace you're comfortable with. So you're all the way up. Very good. And down. So you can take this at whatever speed is comfortable for you. Easy out of the chair. If you want to work a little harder, you just move a little bit faster. Very good. They're going to continue. I'll show you your other option here of our marches. Make sure you're sitting up tall, right? No slouching with our posture. We want to be as high as we can. And we have 10 seconds. I want you to work a little bit harder. For 3, 2, and 1. Very good, guys. All right, we're gonna shake everything out. We're gonna end our workout on a big inhale up. So we're gonna take our arms to the side, big inhale. And exhale. And one more just like that, big inhale. And exhale. All right, thank you guys here from Ortho Sport. Have a wonderful rainy day. And if you need to contact us, you can always look up Ortho Sport or contact Amber at orthosport.com, or Amber at orthosport.com is my email. So thank you guys for having us, and we'll send it back to our announcers here.
Aloha. Thank you to the Hawaii Parkinson Association for inviting us, the Hawaii Parkinson's Movement Disorder Center, as your gold sponsor this year. We are thrilled to be here for your exercise day. Dr. Liao, what is your favorite exercise?
My favorite exercise is Kung Fu. No, I'm just kidding. Our Ohana here, I invite you to come and meet our amazing doctors. We have neurologists that specialize in Parkinson's. We have physical medicine doctors that want to restore your function and give you the quality of life. And we have wellness doctor that wants to change your lifestyle to get you better.
We also have Parkinson's research that do service in neighbor islands as well as Oahu. So if you're interested in scheduling an appointment with us or getting to know more about research, please call or text the number below or email us. Mahalo.
And we're back live. Thanks, folks. Great job, Amber. Also, I want to welcome Leighton back, say great job, and thanks very much for the jiu-jitsu. So Amber works for Ortho Sport. Ortho Sport is a group of dedicated medical and fitness professionals who provide outstanding, highly individualized physical therapy and wellness services with a goal of making a more active, healthy lifestyle an achievable reality for anyone. At Ortho Sport, they have gathered together a team of the highest caliber and dedicated themselves to bridging the gap between medicine and fitness. And you can visit them online at orthosport.com. Here's a quick video of other services they have.
Here at Ortho Sport, we take a safe, fun, and evidence-based approach to Parkinson's disease. Through one-on-one, semi-private, and group classes, we work on balance, speech, strength, coordination, and power. All of these options, including our Boxing for Parkinson's class, are currently being offered online. Give us a call or send us an email if you're interested in setting up a free orientation or learning the details of our reopening process. Aloha.
Had a break a few minutes ago, so we're going to skip the next scheduled break and we're going to move right into our Rock Steady Boxing. Coach Jumon is the head coach and executive director of Pearlside Boxing, has been since 1985. I've got this long list of superlatives that Coach Jumon has attained, including a professional boxing record of 8-0, a whole bunch of wins, 153 wins, 16 losses as an amateur, Golden Gloves, 5 times Hawaii Golden Gloves, professional. I mean, all sorts of superlative. I would say, Coach Jumon, you're the man and you're a stud and you're a boxer. What do you got for us for the Rock Steady program?
Hi there, Jerry. I've got all my boxes. They all came out. I call them boxers or my fighters. And what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate what we do in our boxing class. It's going to be a modified program. And, you know, boxing, what's good about boxing is that it makes you stronger, works on your reflexes, works on your speed, your agility, and your strength. So I don't want to do too much talking. I want to get right into it, okay? So all my boxes are here. We're going to do some mid drills, all right? So can I get my assistants over here on the side? Everybody line up this side. All right. I'm going to call out the bunches. Stand right in front of one of the guys who produce smiles right there. Rick right here with me. Okay, so I'm just going to use my hands. All right, there you go. Ready? Ready. Now sound out loud. All right, you guys ready? Ready. All right, give me a one. 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 Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Switch. 2. 2. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Switch. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Switch. There you go, Bob. Ready? 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. Louder, guys. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Give me 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 2. 10 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch. All right. 1, 2, back 2. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, back 2. 1, 2, 2. Good. Switch. All right, here we go. Roll. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Double roll. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. Double roll. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. Hey, hop. Now go. Quick guys. Come on. Come on. Push it. 5, 4, 3. And time. All right. Good job. All right. Switch. All right, let's get on the bag, guys. All right, this is what we do when they're on the bag, when they're punching the bag. So we got bag drills. Stand in front of the bag, guys. Come on. There you go. Ready? 1. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, back 2. 1, 2, back 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, back 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, back 2. Switch. Roll. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Roll. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Switch. All right, 1. Give me 10 ones, Rex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. Give me 10 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Good uppercuts now. Here you go. Get closer. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4, 5. 4, 5. Good. Give me hooks. 6, 3. 6, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 3. 4, 5, 6, 3. Again. 4, 5, 6, 3. 4, 5, 6, 3. Faster. 4, 5, 6, 3. 4, 5, 6, 3. Switch. There you go. Ready? 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Switch. All right, ready, set, freestyle box, go, anything you want. Hit that bag. Show me your moves. There you go. Good job, Miles. That's it, that's it. Okay, good, there you go. That's all. Make some noise, make some noise. That's it, Miles, come on. There you go. Switch. All right, ready, set, hop, now go. Quick hands, come on. Kill it, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Awesome. All right, gloves off. You guys get the planks out. All right. So now the next segment we're going to do is going to show how we work on our boxes balance, right? And we use wood planks, put it on the floor, and these guys are going to demonstrate how they try to work on their balance and their agility as they walk on the planks, right? And my assistants are standing on the side of them in case they lose their balance to make sure that everything is safe. All right, here we go. We can start it up. All right, she ready? Let's go ahead and start walking. There we go, walk right down. All right, go out that way. Good job, good, awesome. There you go. Twinkle toes, huh? Good job. Working on your balance. That's it. Good job. Good job. David, awesome. There you go. This is Clarence. He's 105 years old. And this guy, we call him Simone Miles. There you go. Steady, rock steady. We are doing good. All right, awesome. All right, let's put the planks away, guys. Grab your weights. All right, so we want to show you guys what we do with working on our athlete strength and agility. Right, strength and agility. Grab you guys dumbbells. All right. All right. This is one of our favorite exercises, right? Working on dumbbells. So everybody's at a different weight. Sometimes they grab as light as a 1 pound weight, and like the way go. Rick over there has got a, what do you got? A 15? 10 pound weight. All right, crossovers. Everybody ready? I didn't hear you. Ready? 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 Up and 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5. Stop. Let's switch. Other hand. Switch. We'll do 5. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. One more. 5. All right. Pump it up over your right hand. Right shoulder. Ready? Up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curls. Now curls. Ready? Set and up. 1, 2, 3. Just doing 5. 4. One more. 5. Switch hands inside and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Kick back. Lean forward. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch hands on the side and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, awesome. Hey, hands in the center. Here you go. Rock steady on 3, everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rock steady. 1, 2, 3. Rock steady. 1, 2, 3. Rock steady. Awesome. Good. High five, you guys. All right, so Jerry, that's what we do in our Rock Steady boxing program. We try to keep things moving. We do a lot of different things in our different classes, right? We got people at different levels. Some people come in here and they have assisted device where they need a cane or a walker to stand up. So sometimes we do these workouts while they're sitting down on a chair. Right? But whatever we do, we can modify it to the best of the boxer's ability. And the idea is we want them to be active. It's designed to be intense. It's designed to push them a little bit further than they would if they were sitting at home.
Great job, Coach. Thanks.
That's it, Jerry.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, good to see Coach Ichi. To talk about the boxing and to actually see participants participating in it and showing those punches made a huge difference. So we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just a quick word about one of our platinum sponsors, Synovian. We heard from their leadership earlier today, but they really believe that patients are at the center of everything they do. If you're experiencing off times associated with Parkinson's, they say get back on with Kinmobi sublingual film. Kinmobi is the first and only sublingual, which means under the tongue, treatment for off times. For more information, you can visit Kinmobi at their website, kinmobi.com. I take Kinmobi and it does a lot of good things for me. Definitely talk to your neurologist if you want to try it out. Some people call it a emergency dose. I call it a bridging dose. I take it when I'm getting near a off period when my regular medicines running down, and it helps me get to when my next dosage kicks in. Really good product. I feel pretty strongly about it. So that's why I'm a big supporter of Synovian. Lisa?
All right, we are heading into the final stretch now. I want to tell you about Assistive Technology Resource Centers of Hawaii, which is a 501c3 nonprofit resource center that provides access to assistive technology for people of all ages with disabilities, enabling independence and participation in every aspect of community life, including employment and education. Visit online at atrc.org.
We're an assistive technology resource center that provides technology for you. You're welcome to come and visit us. You're welcome to look for products online. We don't sell products, we demonstrate products, we give you information about products, and we'll help you find them, and we'll help you to get the resources that you need to enjoy the products that will make a difference in your life.
And up next, we have Lindsay Sutton, an educator and yogi. She holds a PhD in geography, is an adjunct associate professor, a children's book author, and author/developer of Yoga Fit and Focus Kids. Combining her dedication to community service with her passion for teaching yoga, she teaches yoga classes for all populations, specializing in trauma-sensitive yoga and yoga for children, and volunteer teaches and works with charitable organizations to provide yoga classes in her local community. Lindsay is a former HPA board secretary. Take it away, Lindsay.
Thank you, Lisa. Can you give me a thumbs up from your end if you can hear me? Okay, good, super. Well, we are going to segue into yoga. That was a wonderful, awesome, energizing boxing segment. Lots of fun to join in. So let's take it from there. And I have two volunteers with me today, Rich and Jim. And we are actually set up in a bedroom so that what you guys can do is really take some of these exercises into your home and use what you have available around your home for the various yoga techniques, exercises, and breathing that we're going to do today that you can integrate into any type of routine. So say before or after a boxing or a chair exercise, or some of the other exercise techniques that have been taught today. This would absolutely complement on a daily basis. So from there, we're going to go ahead and find a good base, whether we're seated, meaning probably a little bit more forward on our chair, I think as Amber had talked about in some of her seated exercises, so that we do have a more stable base and a lengthened spine. And if we're standing, we can stand with like a little bit of a wider base as well. The first technique we are going to use today is called a power hara. Basically a power breathing and movement exercise to warm the body up. It involves 2 inhales and 1 exhale. The inhales are through the nose, and the exhale can be out through the nose or out through the mouth, either way. And it involves some torso twisting. So what we're going to do is bring our elbows up to about shoulder level height, or a little bit lower as is comfortable. You want to make sure walls and things like that are out of your way. We're going to take a breath into the right, a breath into the left, and then we're going to open out with an exhale to the right. And then we'll go left with the breath in, bring the arms in, into the right, and exhale out to the left. So big exhales, and then take it as you want there. We can continue to move, and as fast or as slow as you want. So inhaling to the right, inhale to the left, and exhale. Inhale left, inhale right, big exhale and open. And you can open with both arms. You can open with one arm as we continue. Inhale right, inhale left, and open right. Good. And as we continue doing this, a few more rounds. Inhale left, inhale right, exhale, open left. Good. You see that we can use a chair for balance as well if we're standing, and we can alternate which arm we're holding the chair with. Inhale and exhale right, and we'll wrap up here. Inhale left, inhale right, and exhale. Good. And then bring the arms down either to the chair, down by our side if we're seated, and if we're standing, down by our side as well. We're going to add in just a breath practice called Bee's breath. It is a humming, exhaling breath. You can plug your ears with your thumbs or your index fingers. And then what you would do is take a breath in silently through your nose. And as you exhale through your nose, hum out. And continue humming until all your breath is out. You want to clear out all the breath. Again, and inhale when you're ready. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale through the nose silently. And exhale with that long humming breath through the nose. If it is uncomfortable to keep the hands at the head, you can do this without plugging your ears. Plugging your ears gives you that kind of more zinging, humming sensation. And then one last time, inhale and exhale. Sometimes it feels like it fizzles out, but just try and take it far out as you can with that exhale. And then bring the hands down by your side. We're going to work on opposite arm circling. So really kind of balancing the body through your right, left brain hemispheres. And how we'll start this is actually, let's inhale, bring our arms overhead as it's comfortable. So elbows can be really bent, arms can be wide, arms can be super straight, however feels good for the body. Let's bring the right arm behind us, left arm forward, come down, up, and around. Right arm behind us, left arm forward, down, up, and around. Continue going. Right arm behind us, left arm forward, down, up, and around. As fast or as slow as you would like is okay here. And just breathe. There's no particular breathing rhythm. It's just moving. You can also do this certainly with one arm at a time, keeping yourself steady on some piece of furniture that is available in the house always. Good. One more time through. Right arm up and back, left arm forward, up and around, meet center. And if you get lost in the alternating, just move the shoulders and the arms around is always good. Let's start with the left arm behind, right arm forward, down and around. So we're switching directions. Up, left arm behind, right arm forward, down and around. Left arm behind, right arm forward, down and around. And if you're standing without holding on to a piece of furniture, or even if you're holding, you can even do like a little dip just to kind of get through the movement. Down and around, up, left arm behind, right arm forward, down and around. One more time around, left arm behind, right arm and up, around, reach overhead. If it's comfortable, you can interlace the fingers or just lay the hands on top of each other. Place the hands on top of the head, push the head into the hands and the hands down into the head, just for a little lengthening in the spine. Release the hands down and shake the hands down. We'll do one bee's breath between the exercises. So either plugging the ears or leaving the hands by your side, a silent inhale through the nose. Exhale with a humming sound through the nose. Get it all out. I know it feels like a fizzling out. Get all that air out. Reaching the right arm out to the side. And if you're holding onto a chair, you can keep just the right arm up and the left arm down. If you're sitting or if you're standing without holding to a furniture, reach the left arm down as well. Inhaling, reach and open. Exhaling, knee up, hands on top of that knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee up. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee up. Good. And as you continue doing this, really trying to meet that inhale and exhale rhythm so that when you do exhale, as you lift your knee, you are engaging those core muscles to pull in and up. And as you inhale, you're expanding through the lungs, opening the chest. Good. And inhale, left time this side, and we'll switch sides. Exhale, recenter, and then left arm comes out. And again, either holding with the right or opening out with the right. Exhale, come knee up. Inhale and exhale. We'll do this 3 more times, and then we can switch sides again and stay with one side for a few rounds, or you can alternate at this point. So practicing some balance work as well as opening through the heart center, engaging our really good breathing muscles, inhaling, finding your center, and we'll switch as the right goes up, left goes out. And so if you want to stay with one side, we'll do 3 or 4 rounds or switch. So it would be right up, knee, replace and switch, left up, knee, replace and switch, right, knee, replace and switch, left, knee, replace and switch. One more time each side if you're alternating. Right, knee, replace and switch, left, knee, replace and rest. these breaths, just to reset. That's a really good breath to reset the body. Inhale silently through the nose. Exhale, humming breath all the way out with the exhale, as much as air as you can get out. And even if it starts to fizzle out, get all that air out. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of a lunge with the warrior two opening. Again, working on medial glutes and kind of wide stance opening side to side. Warrior two is often a yoga pose used in kind of the heated active part of yoga. And it's a really good body opener, leg strengthener. So again, whether standing or seated or standing without a prop, we're going to take the right arm out and open out so that the toes and knees and hands all point to the same direction. That's your inhale. Exhale, step back together. Inhale with the left arm, open out. Toes, hands, and knees point in the same direction. Exhale, back together. Inhale, open out. Warrior two, lunge. Exhale, back together. Inhale, open out. And exhale, back together. Inhale, open out. And exhale, back together. Left side, inhale, open out. And exhale, back together. Rest the arms. Take a big silent breath in for a deep breath one more time. And hum all the way out. Get all that final breath out of the body so that the next inhale recharges and fills the body back up. Thank you so much. So to end our yoga practice, we usually bring our hands to our heart center and we finish with the phrase, Namaste. Take it back to you, Lisa. Thank you so much.
I knew about the tremors, but when I started seeing things, I didn't know what was happening, so I kept it in.
He started believing things that weren't true. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't say a word.
During the course of their disease, around 50% of people with Parkinson's may experience hallucinations or delusions. But now, doctors are prescribing Nuplazid, the only FDA-approved medicine proven to significantly reduce hallucinations and delusions related to Parkinson's. Don't take Nuplazid if you are allergic to its ingredients. Nuplazid can increase the risk of death in elderly people with dementia-related psychosis and is not for treating symptoms unrelated to Parkinson's disease. Nuplazid can cause changes in heart rhythm and should not be taken if you have certain abnormal heart rhythms or take other drugs that are known to cause changes in heart rhythm. Tell your doctor about any changes in medicines you're taking. The most common side effects are swelling of the arms and legs and confusion.
We spoke up, and it made all the difference.
Ask your Parkinson's specialist about Nuplazid.
And welcome back. So we've seen a bunch of different exercises, but we're now kind of to the fun part, what I consider the fun part of the day, time to give out some awards. So I'm actually going to start out with our Volunteer of the Year award. Unfortunately, this person could not join us, and we do have a picture. Her name is Gretchen Westgard from the Big Island. Let's put it up here so you can see the award. We'll forward this to her. And Gretchen was the one that does Rocksteady Boxing over for the Big Island. She's started out in California, does a lot of training there, Rocksteady Boxing, as well as some other things. Brought that to the Big Island and has gotten the program up and running there. Basically, during the pandemic, she single-handedly kept the program going online, encouraging people to come out, even though it was a virtual program. And so she was nominated by the folks on the Big Island. And I just want to say a big mahalo and congratulations. And I'll give her a call when she gets off the plane this afternoon to let her know that we actually do have this award for. Okay, moving on. Hey, Kai, can you do me a favor? Come over here for a minute. I need you to give me a hand. Go ahead and swap out with real quick, Justin. Sit down for a minute. This is one of my behind the scenes people that does a lot of work. This is Kai McDermott, and she has no idea that we are also making her Volunteer of the year. Pretty unanimous. All the so much of what we do online, I have no imagination or how to put things together. And Kai has a ton of experience, and so I've gone to her, and I'm being yelled at because where is it? You put it right behind me. I do have this for you.
Gosh. Thank you.
And so Kai is my, I would say my left hand, because with my right hand, I can actually do stuff. A lot of stuff I can't do with my left hand. So I give it to Kai to do.
Between our two hands, we have one good one.
And so Kai is our other outstanding volunteer for 2021.
Oh, thank you. Gosh, I'm so shocked.
And that was the idea.
Thank you very much, Jerry. It's just been a delight to work with you. So thank you.
Thank you much.
Gosh.
Okay, now we'll move on to the actual awards for fundraising. So let me go over to my fundraising page and get the real-time totals. So we have at this point raised $49,270, which is 98% of our goal of $50,000. And I know there's a few donations coming in, so that's fantastic. For everybody who has generously donated, mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Now for awards, we start out with team awards. So the number 2 fundraising team goes to Kona Support Group. They raised $3,600. Tom St. John leading the charge over there. Tom will have let me see, we have a bag with a bunch of goodies from over here. I think we'll send it over to you, and you guys get together and have a party and have a bunch of snacks. The first place team fundraising, raising $4,695, was Team Sailor Blue, which is my team. And so, yeah,
That's the second prize.
I go, Tom, here's your bag from Hawaiian Chip Company. It has Hawaiian Chip Company and Menahune Mac goodies in there. So you guys will get a nice bag and full of stuff, and we'll get that over to you as soon as we can.
Great.
Yeah, backed by Susan Masuda. First place prize is 2 boxes of goodies that I'll have to find somebody to share. I see Kai has it in her hand, so I may be sharing it with her. So for individual participants, let me see. Okay. And looks like in second place, Mr. Jim White from Kauai, $1,250. And then, first place, of course, just like you needed more, Tom St. John.
All right, Tom.
$2,600. Great job, Tom. Good job to the Big Island for supporting. And then let me go back to the teams. We have one more team prize, and that is the biggest team. And this one is no surprise because I'm not sure how many years in a row. Mililani Support Group.
All right.
They had 10 registered, but I know their team is always much bigger than that. So Jan, we'll have we got some more gifts from. Oh, we got to take it back. We have a stack of gift cards for you and your team. What's that? That's right. For a local organization called Zippies. Take them over there and get some good grinds. I know I'm over there pretty frequently. So if you really don't want your gift cards, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Then we have raffle time. For the raffle, we're going to start out with a couple of gift cards for Ono Loco Tacos, authentic Mexican style, $25 gift card. Goes to this one. I'll have to call him and see if he wants it. Vice Admiral Barry Costello on the mainland, a good friend and supporter of mine. So I'm just gonna put them together. Okay, see who we got. I have another gift card for Ono Locos Tacos. Randy Tsushima. Randy from American Savings Bank, and somebody who's doing increasing engagement with the organization. So Randy, congratulations. And since we're going to be talking shortly here anyways, I'll keep this gift card for you and we'll make sure you get over to you. Then we have Hilo Hatties. We have an Aloha card from Hilo Hatties.
To
Linda Tim.
Linda, yay Linda.
Yeah, Linda. Linda's the sister of a good friend of mine named Fran Adams. So I'll get that to you, get that to Fran so she can buy something for her sister.
All right.
Then we have
What do we have next?
Gift card to Olive Garden. I know a lot of people have been going to Olive Garden. Oh, Lorna who?
Lorna. Who? Lorna who?
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Yeah. So we'll get in touch with Lorna. Let me write what you want on there. And then the last one, shouldn't give this one out, but I will anyways, because it's one of my favorite places, Pyology. If you haven't tried Pyology, I tried my first one a few months ago, and I really like Pyology. Susan Kopp.
Hey, Susan.
From Adamas. And so that was Pyology. And I think we got one more for Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh.
Greg Kunishige.
There we go. Craig, congratulations on Buffalo Wild Wings. With that, I think that was all of our gifts. I just want to say before we go into our last couple videos.
That's the big one.
Oh. Yeah, my wife just reminded me that we actually, it's a big one here, Andy. We have one more gift I forgot about. This is actually the grand raffle prize. It's 2 boxes of goodies from Hawaii Chip Company and Menehune Mac. They told me if I opened the boxes, I'd get myself smacked. So I will not open them. But
Whatever's in there, it's heavy and it's a lot. So it sounds good.
yeah. And so let's see who gets our grand prize. This is going over to Hawaii Kai. Byron, if you know who you are, you could always lights off.
Byron Eliashoff.
Yeah, Byron. So Hawaii Kai, you're having a big party over there here. You're not too distant future. So with that, thanks everybody for being so generous with your time and with your money. Like we talked about earlier, the money is going to go to good use. We at the Hawaii Parkinson Association, the board, try very, very hard to be good stewards of the money that you do donate. And if you have good ideas of things that we can use to help people out, please don't be shy. Let us know. With that, I will kick it over to Lisa to finish us up.
All right, mahalo everyone. Our last vendor is the Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs, or DCCA, under the Office of the Securities Commissioner for the state of Hawaii. DCCA's mission is to provide efficient, responsive service to the public and the business community. Whether you're there for a business registration, visit to the Business Action Center, or dealing with securities, they're there to help. Visit online at hawaii.gov/DCCA_condo. As we wrap up this wonderful event, we leave you with a few more videos, including clips of a basic warm-up hula, a seated hula with Robert Casimiro, and a couple of sponsor messages from the University of Hawaii and Medtronic. Mahalo for participating in HPA's Exercise Day and contributing to its success. Aloha.
Aloha. We are the Office of the Securities Commissioner, and we regulate the securities industry in the state of Hawaii and work to protect our seniors from investment fraud. Every year, victims are scammed out of millions of dollars. Kupuna especially in Hawaii, are a target for con artists because they tend to have a trusting nature and a large nest egg. Oftentimes, the con artist turns out to be someone the victim knew and trusted. Don't let a greedy con artist take your hard-earned money. Here are 3 tips to help you avoid investment fraud. Number 1, slow it down. Find a way to take the information home and review it slowly. Tell the seller, "I will get back to you." Don't fall for the pressure tactic of urgency. Number 2, beware of unrealistic promises. Offers of guaranteed high returns in short periods of time are not realistic. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Number 3, just say no. Don't be afraid to say no. It's your hard-earned money and it's your right to protect it. For more information about our office and the services we provide, visit our website at www.investing.hawaii.gov or follow us on social media at High Securities on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Aloha everyone, it's Lynn with I Hula Hawaii, bringing the hula of Hawaii to you. In today's video, we are going to do a basic hula warm-up. You will hear me start with the command ma kau kau, which means get ready. I will then say ho'o ma kau kau, asking you, are you ready? And you get to reply back in Hawaiian, I, which means yes. Ma kau kau. Ho'o ma kau kau. Ready and ka'o. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Now let's hela. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Kaholo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left, 2, 3, 4. Right, 2, 3, 4. Left, 2, 3, 4. Arms up, 45, right and left, right and left, right and left. And vamp. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pow.
Hawaii is one of the most geographically diverse regions in the world. it's also home to the equally diverse, cutting-edge, and world-renowned research programs conducted by the University of Hawaii. From distant galaxies to the ocean depths, and everywhere in between.
Aloha, this is Kevin Lockett. I am the clinical specialist for deep brain stimulation for Medtronic here in Hawaii. I'm the only full-time on-island specialist for DBS. We're excited to be one of the sponsors for this great event, and really excited to share our new technology for DBS, which was just FDA approved, including BrainSense technology. Please check it out. The website is medtronicdbs.com, and my contact information is available for you right there. Much aloha.